Take a breather. Close your eyes. And do a little mental exercise. I found this picture yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm going to put that as my backdrop because it's like real. I downloaded an app this summer to help track emotions. My wife says it's good for me. It's mostly irritating because it's like, how are you feeling? I'm like, no, it's not true. My data is pretty even. I'm mostly like high or low energy optimistic. All right, close your eyes. Let's do this. Because I want you to think of something, right? So transport yourself, come out of here, like fly out of the auditorium, and then go into your classroom or into your office space or onto your bus or bus garage or maintenance department, wherever you're at, cafeteria. Say you're in there. How many ways out are there? All right, you got the door. Then what else do you have? Window, good. Okay, so say you go out the door, then what? You go left, right, straight. Where's the next exit? How are you going to get there? What are you going to tell your kids on Thursday of how to get out of the building, right? Because we do fire drills all the time. And if you're Henry Dufferin Elementary School, you have a fire drill on Friday. So that's on the second day of school. So get yourself in the right mindset. A lot of people don't think about windows. We have the same windows at high school, middle school, and elementary school, and then a different kind of sweet Pella wood window slider down at Duffer. They all operate equally as easy. And Kyle and I have made windows on how to get out. Where's Mrs. Johnson? Her class helped us last year make a sweet video on how to get out. Very easy. If her kids can do it, you can do it. Here's the trick. We all live in Northeast Ohio, right? We all drive home on some crazy country roads. How many of you have ever hit a deer? How many of you at the end of the day, depending on when you leave work, like think to yourself, oh yeah, it's Northeast Ohio. It's almost dusk or dawn. I should look for deer. And if you do, you'll see them. And then you know your friends who didn't, and they found them anyways, right? Exit routes are no different. I know I'm the exception. My family, like when we travel, they're like, Dad, come on. But now they do it on their own. So how many of you stay in a hotel and the first thing you do is find the fire exit? And in your mind, like, I come out and I go right, and then there's the stairs, and then, right? Now my kids, we don't even get to the room, and they're like, Dad, over there. How many of you go to Target? I love Target. There are a couple days this summer, I was working on a project, and I'm like, can we just go to Target? And again, my wife's like, why? I just go to Target. They have soap there. Let's just go. How many of you know how to get out of Target? Say the front doors are not operational. How do you get out? Right? No, they're compromised. There's a car there that is driven into, right? So how do you get out, right? Same thing in your classroom, same thing in every environment, same thing in your house. How many of your kids at home? How many of you do fire drills with them? Probably no one, right? If you have a plan, you'll be successful. If you haven't ever thought about it, it'll be a big deal when it happens. And we see it all the time. I was at an event on Sunday. I'll tell this story because I think it's humorous and I get a lot of joy out of it. It was a competition. We don't need to worry about what kind. Dude pulled his finger somehow and like big shooting pain up through his arm. I was ready to go compete next, so I was like in my frame of mind. Are you having a heart attack? Do we get the AD? Should we call the ambulance? And I'm like, I just heard him say he just pulled his finger. Like, it'll probably be fine. Within 4 minutes, 30 other people were there because they were working the event and wanted to like give medical advice. Because no one had a plan. There wasn't a plan for the event of like, oh, if we have a medical issue, like go to this person. I said, why don't we go get Ryan? He's over there. He's actually a nurse at UH. Like, let's go him. No one else here just because you were in the military in 1968. Like, we don't need you. You don't know what to do. So you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan for safety, for driving into work, for packing your peanut butter and jelly. Like, there's got to be a plan. And if there's no plan, you're just running all over the place.